Hello, and welcome to Unexplained Possibilities in case you missed it for May 2020. Because of all the things happening, such as this ongoing virus, my country imploding, and a few other things, finding stories, those smaller stories of which I share and that you may have missed, has been challenging. However, I did find some, and I hope you find them as interesting as I did. So, with that said, let's jump into it. So, most who follow Unexplained Possibilities know I have a very real and vast dislike of Elon Musk. As far as I'm concerned, he can fall off a cliff into the abyss of Tartarus. Saying that, SpaceX, in a combined effort with NASA, has done something the US hasn't done in a long time: sent people into space. This is the first time a commercial spacecraft has carried humans into space, and the first time astronauts have launched from the US since the end of the Space Shuttle program 9 years ago. This is an amazing feat, and I must say, it feels pretty good to see us going back into the new frontier of that great star ocean. Now, moving from space back to Earth, or rather something that happened under the sea. Schmidt Ocean Institute researchers were performing a live commentary on a live stream video of a remotely operated vehicle dive in Coral Sea Marine Park that is off the coast of Queensland, Australia. Now, what the people captured was, well, why am I telling you? Just take a look and listen for yourselves.
Is that a
Pollock
tornado?
level.
It's like a water spout we've created on the seafloor. Is that not us? It's not us. That's not us at all.
That
It's
is
amazing.
completely weird.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on that, guys. That
Yeah.
is amazing.
it's like its own, created like an underwater tornado. I've never seen that before. I was too
Neither have
busy
I,
looking at
only
the
on
crab,
land.
and then all of a sudden that came into view.
Okay, can you pan left a little bit, because it looks like it's leaving a trail on the seafloor. This is really unusual. There's such a thing called benthic storms, but nothing like, it's kind of at a broader level, not like, this is like a benthic tornado. It is actually leaving a trail on the seafloor.
It did for the little
That
bit
is
when it
so
started.
strange.
As most of you know, thanks to this freaking virus going around, many events have been suspended or continuing on without an audience present. In South Korea, soccer games are still being played but in empty stadiums. Some teams have begun placing cardboard cutouts of fans in stadium seats to enhance the experience for viewers. Football Club Seoul, however, took it a step further. The club in South Korea was forced to apologize May 18th for adding fans to the stadium. The reason for this apology is because sex dolls were used as replacement fans. You'd think the overly busty figures would have gave the guys placing them a clue, oh, and the name that's on the dolls, but apparently not. Perhaps the team knew what they were doing and placed the dolls as a form of distraction for the other team. No word on what happened to the dolls after the game, but I have a small hunch some of those dolls will have a new home. Finally, when it's a hot day and you're out and about but want something sweet to cool you down, what do you turn to? That's right, ice cream. If you ever find yourself in Hong Kong, why don't you go ahead and try some tear gas ice cream? An ice cream shop in Hong Kong is offering tear gas flavored ice cream in support of the pro-democracy movement. The owner explained he wanted to make the flavor that reminds people that they still have to persist in the protest movement and don't lose their passion. Surprisingly, the tear gas ice cream was fairly popular, selling 20 to 30 scoops per day. This was before the virus outbreak. Not sure how eating something like that helps with protests or support a movement, but hey, more power to you. And that concludes Unexplained Possibilities in case you missed it for May 2020. Thank you all for watching, and if you have any odd or interesting stories, feel free to share them in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to follow Unexplained Possibilities on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. That is if you'd like to see more content from us in the future. Once again, thank you all for watching, and we will be seeing you in June.